Hello water signs, Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. If this resonates with you, take what does and leave what doesn't. This is going to be a bonus reading for water signs. Okay? Now, for some of these water signs, you need to understand that this is going to be a general reading. It ain't a personal reading, so it will not resonate with you all. So take what does and leave what doesn't. Okay? My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for water signs. It's a timeless reading, so it could have already taken place or taking place now. Now, the card that flipped over, you need to have faith in your dreams by the waxing crescent moon. Okay? So I'm going to read that to you now. Say, have faith in your dreams. Bottom of the deck, you have, it's time to release negativity. So I'm going to read that to you first, because by the full moon in Scorpio, so some of you could have been coming out of that now from releasing negativity. So I'm going to read that to you first, because this is going to be in the full moon in Scorpio that this could have taken place, that you're coming out from. It's time to release negativity. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotional, intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now for some of you, and if you make an effort, use your magic. You have all you need inside of you to bring about your desired results. Okay, water signs? Now attune to the moon. Amote. It's all better out than in, because if you keep things in, because secrets bring sickness here, water signs. Okay? So if your emotions are running away with you, it's best for you to express it, okay? Because what you suppress, somebody else will express, okay? Now, the additional meaning for this card, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions here, water signs, okay? But grudges are toxic. Let something go, because some of you are still holding on to unforgiveness. Okay, the end of an argument for some of you is you're no longer going to be holding on to unforgiveness, because remember, forgiving them is a gift to them, and walking away is a gift to yourself. Now, the teaching. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when your dark side and your shadow self may be showing, the full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it, okay? But you need to let go of this negativity, okay? Because it ain't going to help you in the long run. Some of you right now, you need to have faith in your dreams right now, because you do have dreams of things you do want, okay? So to receive the things you do want, you have to let go of the things that you don't want here, okay? So I'm going to read that to you now with the waxing moon, crescent moon, okay? This is for Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story here, because for some of you right now, okay, you're still in a situation that you're having foreclosed, okay? Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classic, everything will be okay in the end here, water signs. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Okay? However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to your situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. Okay? I am focused on what I want. Alright? Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they are not manifesting. And don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm hearing very clearly, don't look back. Okay? Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. Because for some of you, when I say don't look back, okay, it's because some of you are focused on past hurt and resentment, and you need to release that and let it go. Okay? The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8th main moon phase. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon, when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals, okay? Because some of you are staying in a situation that you should have left a long time ago, okay? And for some of you, it's because when it's saying that the time's not done yet, because you haven't foreclosed it, okay? No matter what you're darting around trying to avoid it, or procrastination I'm hearing here for some of you, okay? From the inevitable I'm hearing. So it ain't gonna go nowhere until you actually deal with the situation that you need to address here. So I'm going to actually now pull a card for you to find out for you what exactly it is that you need to be focused on right now, okay? On what you need to know. Alright? This is for Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What they need to know is you've got the 8 of Cups. Some of you want to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you, okay, with the 8 of Cups, okay? Because the card that's clarifying this is the 9 of Cups, okay? That follows straight after then, right? Some of you could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, okay? But the 8 of Cups is usually speaking to you regarding a situation where there's deep contemplation, disappointment for some of you. Some of you are sad, you're going through some resignation, or you're giving your job up, or walking away from a job for some of you, okay? But the 8 of Cups usually speaks about disappointment, okay? Some of you are trying to escape a situation, okay? Some of you right now will be satisfied when you actually walk away with the 9 of Cups, okay? There is a feeling of disappointment and loss though associated with this card, and one has taken a retrospect of the situation and has decided to leave it behind, and something is abandoned here, okay? And through that abandonment, one feels the loss of part of themselves here, because it seems to be that it's emotional. Some of you were emotional, connected to a person when this was going on, okay? And for some of you though, some of you want to try one more time in this situation. That's when I said that some of you may not walking away yet, you're still trying to work on it, okay? But you're still unhappy in the situation here, okay? Somebody could be coming across quite arrogant and looking beneath you, looking down to you, you know what I mean? Carrying on as if they're a snob, okay? Though for some of you though, you have come to terms with understanding that sometimes walking away is necessary to your well-being right now. Because part of you is still on the fence for some of you. Because you're afraid of losing what you're already accumulating. That could be some financial interest that you invested in this situation for some of you. Okay? So some of you, though, it could even be a marriage, a relationship, or a job. Okay? Some of you are drifting back and forth between making the decision to cut your losses or stay in a bad situation. Okay? But for some of you, Secrets being sickness, and sometimes when you're actually staying in a situation that you should have walked away years ago, it doesn't get any better, it gets worse. And sometimes it has to get worse for you to finally realize that you do have to walk away. And some of that's your wish. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or they may have fire in the chart. But for some of you right now, you could be getting over some form of betrayal, because somebody could have been very controlling, very manipulative. Okay, that's for somebody here. Because for some of you, you're letting go and letting God. Okay, because things are stagnant between you and this person. It ain't moving forward. Okay, there's no equal give and take for some of you. Right now, that's in the position there of what you wish is to move on. The thing that you need to embrace is the Ace of Wands, and that's reversed. Because some of you are definitely putting down a burden here. Because you've got the Ace of Wands reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. Because there's no passion, there's no sex. Some of you are abstinent from sex right now. There's no passion in this relationship. You've been carrying burdens that wasn't even for you to go and carry. So you need to actually let go, let God. Because what you need to release is, for some of you, is a marriage or relationship, or your finances here is going to be losing out here, because some of you could be going through a divorce or separation right now. Okay, and the bottom of the deck you've got Magician here, and that's reversed, because there's been some manipulation going on, because somebody here was being a fool and being very childish or immature. Okay, somebody here who didn't want to actually commit, I'm hearing. Okay, you got the Six of Pentacles, and that's reversed. Okay, some of you are no longer waiting, because there's no equal give and take here. Okay, bottom of the deck you've got the Knight of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords. So someone's being very spiteful and very argumentative, I'm hearing. Alright, that's for somebody here. So I'm going to clarify these here now, because for some of you right now, you're actually in a situation here where you wish to actually take some form of action, and the action that you want to actually make is to put down a burden here and be able to start a new passionate new beginning for some of you. Okay, because the ten of Wands, could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, it usually speaks about somebody here who's actually been carrying more than they should have carrying things that they wasn't even there to carry. Okay, some of you are suffering with OPP, other people's problems. Okay, and you need to put this burden down. Okay, because some of you are overly burdened. Okay, you could even be dealing with somebody who's very selfish. Okay, very self-centered and all about themselves. Okay, some of you might have been feeling duty bound to go and stay in a situation, or you feel it was your responsibility, but it's burning you out. Okay, some of you right now though, it could even indicate you've been working extremely hard in order to turn something into some form of fruition or something to grow. But at the end of that journey, however, you find yourself being overburdened and too heavy with the responsibilities that you created for yourself. Okay? And for some of you, you could be shouldering too much responsibility, and you could have a breakdown for some of you. Okay? Because you're carrying all this burden, you need to release it. Okay? And for some of you, at this time of your life, with all these achievements going on here, okay, you could be achieving some form of accomplishment. You need to be learning how to trust others though, and hand over some responsibility. Okay, but you're unnecessarily holding on to the burden for some of you. But what can you do to lighten your load is ask for help. I'm hearing ask for help. Okay, because no man or woman is an island. Okay, if you're actually in a situation, in a marriage or a relationship, okay, that you need to actually, you're the one who's doing all the work and nobody else is contributing in the household, you need to ask for somebody to go and start contributing. Okay, this is for somebody here, because for some of you it's like now you could have losing out financially when you have to go through a separation or divorce, and the reason why you didn't want to walk away is because of financial reasons here, of all what you're going to lose. But for some of you, money can't buy your health. Okay, and staying in a situation I can see here is making you ill. Alright, because it's a burden that you wasn't there to go and carry, I'm hearing. Okay, and for some of you, with the Six of Swords clarifying that your wish is to walk away, some of you are finding it hard to move on. Okay, some of you could be delaying moving on. I'm hearing with the Six of Swords there turning out reverse like this. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, but the Six of Swords is speaking to you regarding somebody who may want to or wish to return to somebody here. Okay, but when it's reversed like this, some of you are resisting change here. Okay, even though you want to walk away, you're resisting the change. Okay, some of you could have returned back to trouble. You could have returned back to the situation, and it caused more trouble than anything else. Okay, and now some of you are feeling trapped in a situation. Okay, God made a way, but there seemed to be no way, and some of you return back to the same situation. Okay, some of you right now, though, there could be a transition and movement is necessary right now in your life, especially in times when are leaving something damaging behind right now. Because the place you are leaving, it could contain no kindness for you, but you still find it difficult to part because you're used to it. You're used to being treated badly. You're used to being spoken to like you're nothing. That's for somebody, okay? You know what I mean? You seem to be in your comfort zone and you seem to just letting things slide. But some of you right now, you need to put this burden down, I'm hearing, okay? So, to clarify, that is the World card, and that's reversed. Some of you haven't completed the cycle and you're now, you're feeling stuck. Okay, some of you could be delaying traveling, okay, and moving away from a situation here with the World card reversed like this. Okay, because for some of you right now with the World card reversed, you see, it seems like some of you are taking shortcuts or your plans have failed. There seems to be no closure here for some of you. Okay, because the world is a great card if you're looking forward to the transformation it brings. But what if you aren't? Because the act of becoming isn't limited to just good things here. Because you got to close one cycle before something new takes place for some of you. And the card that clarifies, because this is in a situation, something here that this is telling you here what you need to know. Okay, that someone is wants to return back to a situation even though they know it's bad. And some of you, you need to put down a burden here, but you haven't completed the cycle because for some of you right now, it seems like the situation is stagnant and you can't seem to foreclose it because it's familiar. Okay, and you're giving up your dreams, and some of you are still thinking negative, like I said. Okay, now you got the Five of Swords, and this is something you need to let go of because some of you are still feeling the hurt, competing with somebody here. You feel defeated in the situation when this marriage or relationship is over, or you feel like you're losing out financially here. Okay, so you could be arguing and fighting over this Ten of Pentacles that's reversed. It could be furniture, it could be over the house, property that you're actually arguing about right now, okay? Because when the Ten of Pentacles is reversed like this, okay, it usually speaks to you regarding family disputes, bankruptcy, debts, okay? Instability in the home or in the marriage or the relationship, okay? Because where you should have found riches, rewards, and honor for yourself here, water signs, at the final steps of your path, you're instead feeling as though you do not have much to show for the amount of effort that you put in. Because your expectations are perhaps shaping this belief here for some of you. Because what part of this picture do you consider unrealistic here, water signs? Because do you believe that your journey is worth the long-term investment that you actually staying in right now for some of you, especially with the Five of Swords? That's kind of clarifying this, okay? Because the Five of Swords, it usually is telling you to use your intuition here, okay, water signs? Some of you might need healing here, okay? And some of you need to set yourself free because there's definitely going to be a change taking place, okay? And for some of you, it's all this conflict, disagreement, and disputes, and bullying or aggression or hostility that you're putting up with. Victory has been achieved for some of you, though it came with a subtle consequences here for some of you, okay? By taking from your opponent their ability to kind of fight back in some form or fashion, you might have also created resentment. Your actions have isolated you from those who could be helpful later on for some of you, you know what I mean? Because some of you could have cut your nose to spoil your features, and for some of you, you're feeling some form of regret or revenge because, like I said, some of you still are kind of need to release this negativity, okay? Because some of you are still carrying some form of past resentment here, okay? Because you could have been competing with for somebody else's attention here. For some of you, you've been burdened with a war in which all parties have fought ruthlessly here with the Five of Swords, and where competition was fierce at hand. It has made you exhausted, resentful, and some of you are waiting for an end here, okay? So some of you here are no longer going to be waiting because the relationship's off balance. There's no equal give and take. Some of you are doing more than the other person, or giving more than the other person here. And when it concerns the clarification, you got the Star card, and that's reverse, okay? So for some of you, with the relationship being off balance, you're not going to get your wish here, okay? Some of you are not healing. Some of you are not forgiving, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I say Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But you'll know who you're dealing with right now, okay? Because when the Star card's upright, it's usually talking about hope and inspiration and faith, okay? For some of you still, you still have hope, you still have faith, okay? But for some of you, with the Star card reverse, okay, some of you are feeling the whole situation is hopeless, okay? So imagine that tower falling around you here for some of you, and after the dust settles, you got to pick your way free of the rubble in the dark and all alone. It's desolate, it's lonely card, and the star that usually lights the way is cold and distant. Some of you are very sad right now, okay? That's for some of you right now, because the bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Chalice, and that's reverse, okay? Again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, you could be dealing with a fellow water sign here. Someone's no longer got options now, okay? That's for somebody. And somebody's no longer confused, okay, or indecisive about what they want, okay? Because for some of you, with the Seven of Cups here reversed like this, it's usually speaking about somebody's overwhelmed by the choices that they have to make, okay? There could be some form of distraction, or someone's trying to distract you, but you're going to get some clarity, okay, about making a choice here. But some of you need to be aware of the things that are being offered to you at this moment. You are either unable to think rationally right now, or something dangerously lurks behind what's a gift. It's like a Trojan horse, okay? Somebody's offering you a gift, but they got ulterior motives, because all what glitter is not gold, and temptation can kind of draw you to ruin here, okay? Especially if you're only staying for financial reasons, I'm hearing, okay? This could be in a marriage, because somebody here has got some regret here regarding this marriage and situation. If you're dealing with the air sign, this person's very bitter and very spiteful, and somebody could be cutting you off because somebody was juggling here with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it could be even somebody here had a secret. It could be yourself. Some of you could have been in the same relationship, okay? That's for somebody, and somebody could get cut off here because somebody's hurt, okay? And somebody could end up walking away from people and things that no longer serve them, all right? If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Because for some of you, you're not going to get your wish, okay? You're staying in a situation that was over, and I already made a reading about that already for you, okay? This seems to be clarifying the same thing, that you need to release and walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. Because some of you are no longer waiting, okay, for what you wish, or for what you have your faith in, your dreams. You're chasing your dreams right now for some of you, okay? Well, let's say this is for water signs. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Because someone's definitely being unfaithful here in a relationship and needs to choose between two, okay? Somebody here is in a relationship that's imbalanced, like I said, okay? Someone's being very impatient and very indecisive, okay? Some of you are waiting for your ships to come in, hoping that you're going to get some money before you move on for some of you. Let's say this is for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So let's say some of you here, there's no assistance received. Some of you are going through poverty or giving up here, okay? Some of you are going through spiritual poverty. But somebody here could be sending some message here. This person is very deceitful, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They're spying on you. They're very manipulative and very immature. because for some of you, it could be in a marriage, or you're with somebody who's younger than you, okay? Could be a child in the family or somebody that's younger than you, but it's a failed relationship. Some of you are going through a broken home right now because there's a lot of disharmony in the home because somebody was being false. Somebody had a hidden agenda. Even though they're giving you something, it was like, say, there was something behind it. Somebody's not doing something for nothing, I'm hearing. Okay? Tell me about this Six of Swords here reversed, because this is in a position where something you need to know. Yep, some of you could be married to a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or they might have Earth in the chart. Okay? Somebody could be controlling their power here, or somebody here is very disciplined. Okay? Somebody here could be all about money, very materialistic. And for some of you right now, you could be dealing with somebody who could have some form of authority, okay? That's very domineering, okay? This person's very controlling, lacks people skills. They could even be inarticulate here, okay? But this person doesn't want to change. This could be somebody you're married to, but somebody's being very patient here, okay? With this person, because for some of you, it's going to take self-control, even though it's not working. That's what someone's trying to be. It's not working. Somebody could even lost their job. For some of you, though, somebody could be dealing with somebody who's very lazy or lacking focus here. Somebody needs to make a decision and choose a path, okay? To either go forward to the future planning, okay? Because you're going to overcome all your obstacles once you do. Because, right now, for some of you could be dealing with an Empress, okay, that you can't move on from, that you need to put this burden on mother figure or a wife, or somebody here could even be pregnant, okay? But definitely somebody's down to earth here, okay? This Empress here that somebody can't move on from, okay? If you can't move on and you're the Empress here, water signs, so somebody here can't move on because they could find out that they're pregnant. And somebody could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Because this is something that you need to embrace, okay? Something here you need to put down. Could be a mother figure, mother-in-law, auntie, sister, somebody here, okay? That could even be somebody here that could be the third party here, okay? Somebody's turned sour here and they're very materialistic here. Somebody could be a mother figure but they're very smothering. Somebody's very greedy around you right now, water signs, okay? That's for somebody. Now, when it concerns something you need to let go of this conflict and unforgiveness here, because someone's being very childish, very insincere, I'm hearing, because they're being careless and very indecisive. Some of you could be very gullible, or somebody's being very irresponsible, and some of you may feel like somebody's neglecting you right now, okay? Some of you, it could be somebody that you're married to. This could be, or you're working for somebody here, okay? But you're not going to get your wish, and someone is not healing or forgiving here, because for some of you may need to go to court, okay? But you're going to get some form of justice here. Could be legalities going on, okay? For some of you need to be accountable for somebody's action here, all right, regarding the way the relationship was off balance and there was no equal give and take, okay? And for some of you, definitely the situation is being unfair. You could have been dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? But someone's not being accountable for their actions here, okay? Someone's being very fickle. So let's see. Bottom of the deck, yes, it could be somebody you're married to or living with. It could be a marriage. Someone's used to rest before the next stage in their life, okay? It could be in a strong foundation for some of you, but some of you right now, there could be problems with the property for some of you. Some of you may need to move. Some of you definitely need to make a decision though, because it's a difficult choice you have to make, okay? But some of you are being very indecisive, okay? And some of you may need to compromise, okay, with your partner, because some of you, it could be a marriage, okay? But some of you could be having a lot of conflict because it's unrequited love. Someone's holding back their emotions, they block their emotions, they're repressing their emotions, they're very angry, okay, and very resentful, and somebody's feeling guilty here, okay? And somebody here needs to rest and recuperate. Of all the burdens that they're carrying, they need time out, okay? Some things you need to put off for tomorrow and deal with it tomorrow, because somebody definitely feels betrayed and isolated and they're feeling lonely here, okay? That's for somebody, because somebody could have missed out on an opportunity because of a third party situation here I'm hearing. That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Okay? And remember, this is a general reading, a personal reading. So you got to take what does and leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. So this is for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here, water signs. So I'm going to clarify this now, because this is something you need to know, that some of you do want to move on, but you're still staying in a bad situation, and it could be because of finances. I'm hearing here, water sign. Okay? Was when you can't deal with your health, okay, because you're gonna have to walk away and leave some things because you can't take it with you. Yeah, somebody thinking about somebody else here. Got another woman on the mind here. Okay, this King of Pentacles, or somebody who's in a stable, committed relationship. There could be some messages being sent here between people here, because this mature man needs to choose a pathway here. Because look, the gift cards is reversed. It's still off balance here, and somebody's here is being false. Okay, somebody feels trapped or in prison, and it's going to be a loss, and it could even be a loss of a marriage for some of you with a mature woman here. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay, so let's see what other message is coming through for you, because somebody here is definitely wanting to return back to somebody else they're thinking of here. Okay, but it's finances that's keeping some of you in this position here. Or you're dealing with a third party situation who can't move on, but they're going to be putting down this burden here. Yeah, they're going to be receiving messages. It could be from somebody to let you know, say they're pregnant. Okay, for some of you, it's letting you know that a third party situation's taking place for some of you. You could be receiving a message regarding this. And for some of you, it's for some for some of you right now. Some don't want to speak. Okay. You got to walk in faith, not in fear. Okay, because if you walk in fear, faith goes through the window, and if you walk in faith, fear will go through the window. You choose, but you've got to make a decision here, water signs, because somebody's being very gullible here. Okay, regarding this conflict that's taking place in his home. There's too many arguments and disagreements here, and resentment. Yeah, the house is empty. Okay, some of you probably will be leaving this home because it seems like there's no family togetherness here. Okay, for some of you, you're going to court. Okay, it's not probably what you wish to happen. Okay, but it's something that is inevitable to take place. Okay, because somebody's no longer waiting. Okay, somebody wants some form of justice here. Okay, and some of you will get justice, and some of you, you're not being accountable for your actions here, because things are off balance, because there's no equal give and take, or you're dealing with somebody who's dealing with you like this here, water signs. And this could be the mature man, okay, that you could be married to or in a commitment. Okay, that's not going to get the wish, because there's a thief in the midst, or a third party situation here that someone needs to choose a path, because they're going to end up in poverty, because things are going to change, because somebody's being false. Okay, they're wearing a mask, they're smiling in your face, but they're stabbing you behind your back, and it could even be in a working environment for some of you. Okay, this could be a work, some of you it's a relationship, some of you it's your family, your marriage, you know, but some of you want to walk away, but you're still holding on, even though you know there's no love there. Because at the moment I can't see no love. Okay, there's not even one cup. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. What's going on here? Okay, somebody's thinking about another woman here on their mind, and it could be sending messages. And what you need to let go, you need to end one cycle before you begin something new, because for some of you, you could be dealing with a karmic. Okay, so let's clarify this. This is for water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What other message here for water signs do they need to know? Because this man here is walking away, and that's what they wish to do, but they're still staying because of finances. Yeah, separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Somebody's thinking about somebody else here they want to return back to, but they need to walk away from a marriage or a commitment or a baby mama. Something's going on here that somebody you live with or married to, that something's coming to an end. Bottom of the deck, you got not today. Someone's not dealing with her, avoiding conversation. Okay, someone here setting boundaries because someone's still angry here. Okay, water signs. So let's see, because this is something you need to embrace here regarding somebody here could be receiving a message regarding a mother figure here, or somebody could be pregnant, or a marriage here that's coming to an end because somebody can't move on and they feel stuck. You got butterfly. Okay, someone needs to heal their inner child here. Okay, somebody wants to move on to the next phase in their life here after closing one cycle. And with the family room, where something you need to let go of because there's a lot of conflict. Some of you could be going through divorce or separation because somebody was very immature or very gullible, or somebody here was careless here. Okay, you got soulmate. You got soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Some of you could have been with a karmic, and it could be a karmic soulmate because bottom of the deck here, water signs, you got attraction, flirting, dating. Somebody was hooking up here and gave into some form of temptation. There could have even been a third party interference here for some of you. And somebody does feel stabbed in the back and betrayed because it definitely was some deception. And it's going to be a shocking attack that when you actually find out that he was dealing with somebody who was very codependent. Tell me about this mature man here, because somebody here may have to go to court because some of you definitely could be going through some karmic or karma because of you waited too long in a situation where you should have let go of. Okay, ooh, 2 cards come out. It needs time, it takes time. It's time to heal. Okay, a cycle has been completed for some of you. Okay, and some of you is going to end one cycle to start something new. That's for somebody. Just one card for water signs. What the message do they need regarding this mature man who's going to get some justice because they're not getting the wish where they are right now because somebody's no longer waiting. Right, twin flame. For some of you right now, you could be ending one cycle to go towards a twin flame because you got love call here. Someone expressing love, a message of love. Somebody thinking of you and letting you know. Because somebody thinking about somebody else, so they're going to go through a separation here because somebody was wearing a mask. They wasn't showing the true feelings. They was hiding their personality, just pretending. There was gaslighting. There was deluding. And somebody here is definitely going to be moving on here. Okay? Because someone's having problems with closure issues here because everything's getting stuck because somebody won't move. Okay, if this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Gonna pull a card from Brian, see what message Brian is saying here. Okay, but at the moment, like I said, I don't see no love, so let's see what's going on with you, water signs here. You got love for somebody else, it seems like, but not for the person that you're actually married to or living with. Best foot forward. You create your own look, you know. Dust yourself down, pull up your socks and paint a smile on it. All will be fine. And for somebody here, trust me, I promise you, you'll be happy with this. Would I let you down? Because for some of you, you definitely need to end one cycle. Because some of you is a fear enough change because you've been in it for so long that you can't seem to see yourself moving on to something new. And you got blessings. Who's the lucky person today then? Even more answers to your prayers are on the way here. Okay? Because, like I said, some of you, it's time for a new beginning. Okay? And you've got, I love it when a plan comes together. Success. Pat yourself on the back as all the hard work and effort has paid off. Because once you actually complete one cycle, a new cycle will begin. And you got well done. You have my approval on this one. Congratulations. It's time to celebrate soon. But like I said, you've got to step in faith and step into the unknown. The very thing that you're fearing is the very thing that's the best thing for you here, water signs. But some of you are fearing the unknown here. Okay? So I'm going to see what other messages coming out. So just hold on a minute. I'm at water signs. Let's see, what other message does water signs need to know? It's a past love, okay, that you're going to be separating from for some of you because you've got somebody else in your mind here. And for some of you, you're going to have some fun times that you need to embrace. because it's destined. For some of you, it's destined to go and say for you to actually end one cycle, because someone's controlling somebody here. Okay, some of you could be dealing with some spiritual growth here and with a gift, but in the short term, someone's going to get hurt. Okay, and it could be this mature man. Okay, because it could be in a dark place or going through some depression, not taking care of themselves, or somebody's dealing with a brunette here or an ice queen, because there's also a fair male here who is seeking their freedom here, because there's a triangle. Somebody needs to choose between two. Okay, some of you it's a friendship, and some of you it's between your friends and your family. Okay, so you'll know who you're dealing with. Okay, if this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here regarding this past love here for some of you. Okay, it's definitely conflict over finances. Okay, or a new opportunity here that's more stable. Okay, you could be fighting with a lot of people. See Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Because for some of you right now, with this relationship here, that could be going through a change or needs healing. Okay, some of you is definitely going to get caught, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is going to get caught here trying to be deceptive and trying to get away with something. Okay, and that's their wish. Somebody could be overindulging, partying too hard. Okay, could be partying, drugs, alcohol, food. But some of you say you could have been in a long-term relationship that's taking your time to come with something stable offer, but you need to let this go. This is in the position because there's been a betrayal. Okay, you could have been with a karmic relationship for some of you, because for some of you right now, somebody here wants to offer some cup of love here, but this could be a Pisces or a water sign. Okay, somebody young than you who's very controlling, very manipulative. Somebody could even be using some magic on you to go and say, move forward. It's telling you, you need to move forward, because some of you need to move away from somebody who's younger than you or immature. Some of you could be dealing with the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But some of you need to stand your ground, because this person could be very cold, very cutting with the words. Somebody here could be spying. But again, Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody here is the relationship's off balance. There's no equal give and take. And for some of you, you're still refusing to change and walk away from people and things that no longer serve you. But you're going to get some clarity and truth though. Okay, and it's going to cause a lot of conflict here, because for some of you right now the blindfold's going to be off. Okay, if you was holding back before, you're no longer going to be holding back from saying what you have to say, because somebody was selfish, self-centered, wanted attention, or the thought about was themselves. And this could have been a jealous fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's been very controlling and very manipulative. Could be a third party situation here, that a friendship or relationship's going to end here. Okay, because someone's going to start a new beginning. Okay, if this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.